which was actually broken much faster. And then the another one was DNA, which was not broken but disturbed. And it was distorted, okay? So, and it again depends upon, because that study was for 2 hours. Instead of 2 hours, if you do it for 5 hours, 10 hours, effect will be much more detrimental.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. See, most of the time, radiation is from the tower. That is the antenna, okay? Not from the tower also. Tower is a passive device. So radiation is always from the antenna, and I did mention what is the radiation pattern of the antenna. Now coming to this, so they have this BTS. A majority of the time, amplifier is inside. But that is not always true. Many a times they also have a tower mounted amplifier, which is actually mounted on the tower, so that the cable losses can be taken care of, and the amplifier, so it amplifies, it transmits the maximum power. So the answer to your question is actually both ways. It is possible that the power amplifier will be inside the BTS. It is possible that the power amplifier will be on the tower itself. So we have to know that. But when the power amplifier is inside, see, through the cable, leakage is in general very, very small. Majority of the time, the leakage could be 1 by 10,000 to 1 by 100,000. So I don't think there is a big concern about if there is a BTS on the rooftop, okay? The concern of the people is of a different type, because there may be a generator over there, diesel generator. So there may be a noise because of the diesel generator. There may be the pollution because of the diesel generator. So that's a different thing. But from radiation, I think it's not much to worry about.
The building?
See, somebody who puts a BTS on the ground floor, how big is the building?
Building?
How many? 8 floors. I think they will be incurring then huge cable loss. So in that particular case, I would really think that they may be putting a 1 tower mount amplifier on the top. So that would really translate to that they may not be pumping out too much power at the BTS level. You need to concern more about the, as I said, diesel generator, because that noise and the fume will come to your place. Sorry?
My question is that if this customer is away from the tower, then he may get less signal.
Right.
Whether on that time will be radiation more or less?
Okay. When there is a less radiation, let's say in this actually hall the radiation level is very small. In that particular case, mobile phone will transmit more signal. That is what I mentioned. So if the tower radiation is more here, mobile phone will send lesser power. Okay. So between the two devils, you have to choose one. Okay. But the difference is that when the radiation level is too high in your house or apartment or office, you are getting exposed to that radiation 24 hours. Whereas you may be using your mobile phone for half an hour or 1 hour. Okay. So that is the difference made. So it's always better to have a lesser radiation level in your house or apartment 24 hours than to worry about this part.
Sir, I wanted to understand, while the confusion between cellular operators and the users exist, till the time nothing changes, what can we as consumers do to safeguard ourselves? Online there are things like some kind of Faraday cage, some kind of thing.
I'll tell you. The first thing, that is what it is. You have an instrument to measure the radiation level. So now the citizen of the country will be empowered to measure the radiation level in their houses, offices. So first you see whether radiation level is high or not, and also it will keep you at a mental peace, okay? If it is safe, you know it is safe, then you don't worry about it, whether there is a tower up there or not there, or whether it is in the neighborhood. Yes, if you have let's say a tower which is close to you, and that is the whole discussion here. So let's work together that we adopt better radiation now, okay? And so that everybody is protected. You have heard today Dr. Ahluwalia also that it is not just the health of herself which affected, but it is the health of her trees also. That guava production went down, mangoes are not there. See, it's a much bigger problem. You don't see birds, you don't see fruits. Then what are you going to eat after 10 years?
Right. So till the time some changes are made in the laws, which I don't think any immediate.
Let me answer you that one thing. I can tell you one thing very clearly. That I am trying to protect the people of this country immediately. If you are with me, we can do this thing within a month, within few months. If you are not with me today, I'll tell you within 2 years, there will be more than 1 million cases. And then I think they will have to adopt. That there is a no way. So don't think that you have to wait for 5 years. Just, I'll tell you, work together and try to put the nail. Right? And why you people are, see, I can ask a very simple thing. Are you married? Yes. You have a child or children?
On the way.
On the way, okay. Now, that's congratulations to him.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, let me ask a very, very simple question. Somebody, since you don't have it right now, but let's say assume after 1 year, somebody slaps your child, what are you going to do? Please answer. Are you going to leave that person? That okay, you can slap second time, you slap third time, you keep slapping my child, I don't care.
No, you'll take some prevention.
Right. So the question is, somebody is creating health problem for your child, your family. What are you doing? Just because they are powerful, they can do that? No.
I'll tell you one thing. I was making some changes to my house, and it was very difficult for me to get all the permissions. I understand that there's a lot of concern among people for radiation. While the concern is there, I don't see it going or some amendments coming out very quickly. Till that time, till the amendments are made, how can we protect ourselves?
Look, I'll tell you. Yeah, please. No.
Then telephones. Concerned about the tower that is facing me.
That's what. The radiation comes from mobile tower as well as from the cells also. So if you are concerned, number one, this is the WHO recommendation. You can limit your length of the calls. You can use text messages.
But I'm not talking on that tower, right?
No, he is not talking about the mobile phone. He's talking about the 24-hour radiation coming from the cell tower, okay? So what do you do? That is what he's asking.
Right.
See, I can... Okay, please go ahead.
I think maybe this question might help him as well. Even I have the same question. Are there any technical solutions? Are there any shields that you can, put up in your house to keep away radiation if the mobile towers do exist around your home?
Okay, well, you have brought a point which I didn't want to bring it, okay? See, the reason is, I have developed lots of shielding solution. And actually speaking, I always carry that shield with me, okay? It is my shield, I keep it next to it. I didn't want to discuss that part because that is what for the last 2 years operator have been saying, that because you have developed a radiation shield, you are talking about radiation problem and you want to sell your product. In fact, we have been for the last 2 years fighting on that particular issue only. I have been telling them that if you reduce the radiation level, nobody needs a radiation shield. In fact, I made a presentation which I wrote an article for Popular Science. Nowhere I mentioned that you can use a radiation shield. I mean, Popular Science is read by millions of people all around the country. I could have written just 2 lines that please use my radiation shield. But see, that would be then people will say you are trying to promote your business. So yes, we have lots of shielding solutions. There is a one stall there, you can see that. And in fact, I'm actually disassociating myself in a sense that for me, protecting the country by adopting better norm is more important than trying to sell a shield. And there are a lot of people who know me. I never try to sell them radiation shield. I always told them that you work